Welcome back to Car Future Wheels, where today we're diving deep into the highly anticipated 2026 Subaru WRX STI. This car isn't just a machinea, it's a statement, one that Subaru fans have been waiting on for years. So buckle in, because we're going to break down everything you need to know about this new generation of the WRX STI, its design, its interior refinements, its performance, pricing, and of course, whether it's worthy of the STI badge that carries so much heritage. First impressions start with the exterior, and the 2026 Subaru WRX STI makes an aggressive one. Subaru has stayed true to the muscular, wide-body look that fans expect, but sharpened it with modern aerodynamic detailing. The front end is a perfect balance between mean and functional. The grille is more sculpted than before, with a honeycomb mesh that gives off a motorsport-ready vibe. A larger hood scoop dominates the centerline, feeding cool air straight into the turbocharged boxer engine lurking beneath. The headlights are slimmer, edgier, and house Subaru's latest adaptive LED technology, giving the car a piercing look both day and night. The bumper design integrates deep air intakes, not just for style but for channeling airflow where it's needed most. When you see this car in your rear-view mirror, you'll instantly know it's something serious. Shifting to the side profile, the WRX STI carries a stance that screams performance. The wheel arches are flared aggressively, accommodating lightweight 19-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in sticky high-performance tires. Subaru kept the sidelines purposeful and no unnecessary creases or ornaments, adjust the right blend of tension and athleticism. You'll notice the side skirts are functional as well, helping channel air under the body for improved stability at speed. The roofline continues the WRX tradition with a sleek yet practical silhouette, one that doesn't compromise rear headroom. And for enthusiasts, Subaru has maintained the option of signature rally-inspired color choices, including that unmistakable World Rally Blue Pearl. Moving to the rear, it's impossible not to notice the iconic STI wing. It's back, and it's bigger, but refined to work with modern aerodynamics rather than simply being a visual statement. The rear bumper integrates a functional diffuser and quad exhaust tips that not only look aggressive but let out that signature Subaru growl. The taillights are sharp and modern, using LED clusters that stretch into the rear fenders, accentuating the car's wide stance. Subaru hasn't forgotten about practicality either. The trunk opening is wider than before, offering enough space for weekend gear or track day essentials. Overall, the back end ties together the car's identity as a road-legal rally weapon. Step inside the 2026 WRX STI. You'll immediately feel Subaru's push into a more premium space without losing its raw, driver-focused nature. The first thing that greets you are the deeply bolstered Recaro seats, trimmed in a mix of suede and leather with STI embroidery stitched proudly on the headrests. The seating position is low and commanding, placing you right at the center of the action. The steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara, perfectly sized with a red STI badge in the middle and contrast stitching that matches the seat accents. Subaru hasn't just focused on looks, they've upgraded touchpoints with higher quality materials across the cabin, from soft touch plastics to brushed aluminum inserts. The technology takes a leap forward with a massive portrait-oriented 12.3-inch infotainment screen, running Subaru's latest Starlink system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and integrates performance telemetry so you can monitor boost pressure, lap times, and G-force readings right from the screen. Ahead of the driver, a fully digital 12-inch instrument cluster adapts depending on drive mode, with track-focused graphics when you switch into Sport. Sharp audio comes courtesy of a premium Harman Kardon system, ensuring that when you're not listening to the turbo whistle and exhaust burble, you've got crystal clear sound. Yet, Subaru kept practicality intact. The back seats remain roomy for a car in this class, with enough space for two adults, and the trunk provides everyday usability. The WRX STI proves it can be both a daily driver and a track weapon. Now, let's talk performance. The heart and soul of the WRX STI. Under the hood lies a newly tuned 2.4-liter turbocharged Boxer 4, a heavily reworked version of Subaru's FA24 engine. For years fans have been asking for more power, and Subaru delivers with figures pushing around 400 horsepower and over 360 pound-feet of torque. Power delivery is immediate, with the turbo spooling quickly and providing a broad torque band, and yes, the STI still comes with a proper 6-speed manual transmission. Subaru has refined the shifter for shorter, more precise throws, ensuring every gear change is a tactile experience. For purists, this is a huge win in a world increasingly dominated by automatics. Of course, no STI would be complete without Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system. The 2026 version integrates an updated driver-controlled center differential, giving you more flexibility in how power is distributed between the front and rear axles. Paired with active torque vectoring and adaptive dampers, this car grips like nothing else in its class. Whether you're carving mountain roads, tearing through a rally stage, or tackling a track day, the STI inspires confidence. Subaru's engineers have stiffened the chassis while keeping enough compliance to make it livable for daily use. Brakes come courtesy of Brembo, with massive 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston at the rear, ensuring fade-free stopping power even after repeated hard laps. Acceleration from 0 to 60 lands in the mid-3-second range, a huge improvement over the previous generation, and top speed comfortably clears 160 miles per hour. The STI has officially entered super sedan territory while retaining its rally-bred roots. Safety and driver assistance are also improved. Subaru's EyeSight system has been upgraded with wider-angle cameras and smoother adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and collision mitigation. What's impressive is that Subaru has made sure these systems don't interfere when you want to take full control. A track mode disables most assists, giving the driver raw engagement when it matters most. Pricing is always a big question, and Subaru has aimed to keep the STI competitive while reflecting its newfound performance and tech. Expect base models to start just under $45,000. With fully loaded trims creeping into the low $50,000 range. That places it right against rivals like the Toyota GR Corolla, Honda Civic Type R, and even the German hot hatches. Considering the STI's AWD advantage, power bump, and rally pedigree, Subaru has positioned it as a performance bargain in today's market. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Subaru WRX STI? Simply put, Subaru has delivered the car enthusiasts hoped for. It's modernized where it counts, more power, smarter tech, higher quality interior, but it hasn't abandoned the raw, engaging formula that made the STI legendary. This isn't just another sports sedan, it's a rally-inspired performance machine built for people who want to drive, who want to feel every shift, every corner, every blast of turbo boost. Subaru didn't just build a faster WRX, they built a proper STI worthy of the badge. And that wraps up our in-depth review of the 2026 Subaru WRX STI here on Car Future Wheels. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more reviews of future performance machines, and let us know in the comments, would you pick the new STI over its rivals? Or does another hot hatch steal your attention? Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your passion for cars alive. Thanks for watching.